Before a bottle ever reaches a shelf, everything begins here, where the leaves are at their freshest.
The best flavor starts with the youngest leaves, handled gently from the first touch. Speed matters, but gentleness matters more when the leaves are this fresh.
Even at this stage, the leaves are treated like a delicate ingredient, not a commodity. Quality isn't a single checkpoint. It's repeated at every handoff.
At the collection point, every batch becomes a trackable lot with clear separation. Every kilogram is recorded because consistency starts with measurable inputs.
Victim, learn 30 program at GSI, Chen Juria that he's going to guess earlier, and Ubiyama.com I tell.
Airflow and stability matter as much as speed. Every detail protects freshness.
Freshness has a clock, so the journey begins immediately.
The road is part of the process, kept stable, cool, and on schedule.
From hillside air to factory precision, the same ingredient now enters a controlled world of steel and sensors. The journey is tracked from field to factory, one scan at a time.
Measurements become records. Records become accountability.
Now the lot enters the factory's controlled receiving zone.
The leaves arrive bright and intact, ready for inspection, not guessing.
Before machines take over, trained hands confirm what sensors will verify.
A sealed sample becomes evidence, ready for the lab's verdict.
Uniform color and structure are the first indicators of a clean harvest.
Clean input means fewer compromises later, so screening starts immediately. Airflow removes what doesn't belong without stressing the leaf. Safety is built into the line, quietly, continuously, automatically. Sensors add another layer of protection, watching what the eye might miss.
The buffer keeps flow steady, so quality stay consistent from minute to minute.
Before heat touches the leaf, every connection and control is verified. In a modern plant, hygiene is part of the machinery, performed the same way every time. Heat is introduced carefully, fast enough to protect the leaf, controlled enough to stay consistent. Behind these walls, extraction begins, where time, temperature, and purity shape the final taste.
A brief, controlled heat step helps stabilize the leaf, preserving color and character for extraction.
Immediately after heat, the leaf is cooled, fast and gently, to keep it stable.
Cooling is controlled, enough to stabilize the leaf without drying it harshly.
Consistency here means predictable extraction later. Same color, same character, batch after batch.
Extraction starts with exact inputs: measured leaves, measured water, measured results.
Water is prepared like an ingredient, clean, controlled, and delivered through sanitary lines. Sealed vessels keep the process clean, controlling aroma, temperature, and contact time.
A measured leaf charge sets the foundation. Too little, too much, and the taste changes.
Extraction is a balance of time and temperature, held steady for repeatability.
Combining extracts creates one controlled batch, ready for cooling and refinement.
Fine filtration smooths the extract, clarity without stripping character.
Micro-polishing helps stabilize the extract, cleaner, calmer, more consistent. Less air means better stability, protecting flavor and reducing oxidation risk.
Sensors verify what the process promises: consistent tone, consistent batch. Balance matters. pH control helps protect taste and shelf stability. Water is treated like a primary ingredient, filtered step by step for consistency. Filtration starts with structure, capturing particles before finer steps take over.
Carbon filtration helps remove what could interfere with the tea's natural profile. purified water is protected until the moment it's blended, sealed and stable.
A final sterilization pass helps keep the water base clean and dependable. Now the base enters the mix vessel, where extract and water become the drink.
If sweetness is used, it's prepared as a controlled syrup, dissolved and refined before blending. Cooling prevents heat shock in blending, keeping flavor stable and predictable.
Purified water brings the blend to target, so each bottle tastes the same.
Small adjustments make a big difference. Dosed carefully, verified consistently.
With the blend approved, the next steps focus on sterility, preparing it for a long, clean journey in every bottle. Rinse removes the cleaner, leaving only a clean, neutral pathway for product.
In an aseptic pathway, sanitization is non-negotiable. Sealed systems, validated cycles.
Heat treatment stabilizes the drink. Controlled temperature, controlled time, controlled safety. Now the blend enters the safety corridor, heated, held, and cooled in a sealed path.
The hold tube protects time, because safety depends on seconds as much as degrees.
Aseptic holding keeps the product protected, while packaging lines run continuously. The bottle begins as a preform, kept clean before it's shaped by heat and air.
Automation keeps the flow smooth, aligned, oriented, and ready for shaping.
With heat and air, the preform becomes a bottle, shaped in a fraction of a second.
Fresh bottles move forward immediately, kept upright, guided, and protected.
Before filling, the bottle is cleaned, inside first, where it matters most. Sterile caps meet sterile bottles, two clean paths converging at the filler.
Inside the aseptic zone, spacing and timing become choreography, built for sterility.
Filling is synchronized. Each bottle receives the same volume under the same sterile conditions.
Cameras verify what hands can't: alignment, height, and consistency at speed.
Each bottle receives its identity, lot and date for traceability across the supply chain. Packaging is timed like a dance. Film, rollers, and bottles moving in sync. Labels seal the bottle's identity, applied smoothly, aligned consistently at speed. Inspection doesn't slow the line. Cameras keep quality constant without stopping production. The stream becomes groups, ready to be wrapped and protected for transport.
Film protects the pack, applied cleanly before heat seals it into shape.
Heat locks the pack into a tight, transport-ready bundle, clean and stable.
Cartons add structure, stackable, stable, and ready for pallets.
Sealing completes the case. Strong edges, consistent closure for transport.
Cases get their identity too, so every pallet stays traceable end to end. Bulk handling begins here, cases queued and timed for stable stacking. Robots stack with repeatable geometry, stability built into every layer.
Stretch film turns many cases into one stable unit, ready for forklifts and long distances. One tag connects the pallet, lot, time, and destination in the system. A scan turns location into certainty, inventory that can be found instantly. When an order arrives, the system moves first, directing the warehouse to the exact pallet. Staging turns inventory into shipment, aligned, checked, and ready at the dock. Loading is slow and deliberate, because stability matters once the trailer door closes.
From tea fields to clean room filling, every bottle carries a long, carefully controlled story.